I am taking on the VMAX challenge. In order to complete it, I need to build a deck and win at least once with every single Pokemon VMAX. In order for the win to count, I need to have taken at least one prize card with the featured Pokemon VMAX or deck my opponent out. Will I be able to do this, or will I rage quit? Watch the video to find out. If you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Potown Store, TCG Player, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Alrighty, welcome back. 21 VMAX is done. VMAX number 22 is Alcremie V-Max. The Adornment attack can be really good. For each of your bench Pokemon, you search your deck for a Psychic Energy card and attach it to that Pokemon, and then you shuffle your deck. And then G-Max Whisk does 60 damage, and you discard any amount of energy from your Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So, that's really cool. So Victor, sent me his Turbo Alcremie list. So that's what I'm gonna be playing, okay? So if the deck works really well or it doesn't work, then it's on him. I might need, I need 2 more Articunos, right? Because you have 4, yep. So I'm gonna need to trade for those, or if anyone has any spares that I can borrow just for the video, and I'll send them back. We will get to we're getting really close to Orbital, right? We're getting really close to Orbital. And then research. Okay, how many energies is that? 14. All right, 14 psychics. 14 psychics. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we want research, of course. We want Marnie. And then we want Boss to target down stuff. I prefer Giovanni. Like, I'm an OG. Crystal 4, and then Quick 4. I like the gears in here. So we're gonna be playing like something that's not reliant on Inteleon. Only 3 instants. That is surprising. Switch and Herbaloon. So this combination of 2 Switch, 1 Herbaloon is what allowed me to win that game, that unfortunate stream drop game against the single strike deck. And then Recycler 1, and then Ordinary Rod 1 more, and then Court for the last 3 cards, and then I need 2 more Articunos. So if anyone has those, it would be awesome that I could borrow, or like just for the video and I'll send them back, or if not, I'll go ahead and try and get them quickly. Probably will cut that out of the video if that's the case. So, oh, you sent them. Thank you very much, Victor. I appreciate it. There we go. Victor coming through once again. Perfect. I just need to make the change because PCGO is dumb, and even though they're the same card, it doesn't recognize them as the same card. Thank you very much, Victor. I will send them back after this. And perfect. Let's jump into start the deck, and let's see how Victor's, all the pressure is on you, Victor, okay? All the pressure is on you to perform with this deck. Let's go. Thank you so much. All right. So this is Alcremie. After this, we have Venusaur, then Blastoise, and then Orbital. Well, off to a great start. We had to compensate for the previous. We had to compensate for the previous Gardevoir lock, right? We had to compensate for that. Hey McCarthy, thanks so much. I am doing well, thank you. How about yourself? How are you doing? Quick ball. Funny that we're up against Shadow Rider. This could have been a mirror match. But like, I could have had this horrible start against Shadow Rider anyways, right? Or with Shadow Rider, rather. And there's your own Alcremie. Gardevoir was indeed stupidly fast. Like, weirdly fast. Suspiciously fast. Suspiciously fast. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna move on to the next game. I'm just gonna move on to the next game. Obviously, no point in playing that one in particular. I might have not lost the next turn, but I was probably going to lose the next turn. I mean, actually, I wouldn't have lost the next turn. No, I would have. Alcremie V-Max Energy KO. I would have lost. Very high chance I would have lost. So, just moving on, right? Just moving on. We win the coin flip yet again. Let's get an Alcremie going on in the active spot. That is not an Alcremie in the active spot. That is 2 Boss's Orders gone as well. So, not a great thing. Alright, that is a great thing, however. But we're up against a dark deck, so... awkward. Awkward, awkward, awkward. All around. Might as well retreat now, I'm not threatened. And in case they play like Tool Scrapper or Tool Jammer or something. How many turns did I win in with Guardy? Oh, I'm not weak to dark, that's right. I'm not weak to dark. Not every psychic Pokemon is weak to dark. You are correct. We are weak to metal. How many turns did it take to win with Guardy? It took like 4, maybe 3. We got like the perfect start. Yeah, spoilers, I guess, but I mean, just the video length is a spoiler in and of itself, right? I have never seen Crobat being played in this deck in particular. So my opponent just not playing Inteleon at all. Galar Mine, okay. Retreating, big brain play right there. Retreating before, like that right there is the big brain play. Okay. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Darn, and we had like quite a few viewers. Literally the disconnect could not. Oh, it's Crobat V-Max. Is my opponent doing the V-Max challenge as well? Is my opponent actually doing the V-Max challenge too? That'd be pretty funny. Okay, so let's just. I think I want to establish bench, right? I want to get more Pokemon on the bench. I don't need the energy right here. Now let's just go research. No use in wasting the Pokegear. Could have played it, but meh. Okay, now we're dead drawing, which is never a good thing. Based off of this hand, pretty sure I really need to get a lot of energy in play as soon as I can. So I'm just gonna Adornment and power up 1 energy to everyone, and that way everyone's happy. And we can start KOing things immediately. And unless my opponent goes boss on the Articuno, we can effectively retreat everything and start taking knockouts. Could just be E-turn. It could be, however, it could be an E-turn with Crobat V-Max. But E-turn usually doesn't play Sableye though, right? I mean, maybe they should, but they usually don't. Okay, so we get Marneat out of the dead hand, which is nice. The hiding energy is sad. My dog is going crazy. Okay, let's see if I can catch her. Oh no, she just got herself comfortable. She was going crazy on her bed. Like, she literally moved her bed quite a few centimeters from where it was. She was going crazy. I don't know what she was doing. Okay. So we're getting poisoned. We did get Marnie. It really sucks having to discard 3 energies though to KO this Weezing. And we're poisoned. It's a Pomeranian. But she's adopted and she's pretty big for a Pomeranian, so I'm fairly sure she's not actually like a full Pomeranian. But she's the loveliest thing in the world. Okay. I do have access to Crobat. I definitely think I need to get this KO, right? I have access to Crobat next turn. Actually, no, I don't have access to Crobat next turn. I don't have access to Crobat right now. What am I saying? I think I'll just keep my hand as it is. I fully expect my opponent to knock on my Alcremie with the Sableye, right? That's what's gonna happen. So 1, 2, and... Could I ever snipe with Articuno? Maybe, but without another one, right? This really sucks though, having to discard 3 energies. And I'm trading 1 for 3 essentially. If only the Sableye had stayed in the active, that would have been great. It is what it is though. Haven't gotten the super turbo start that we would like so far, but... I feel like I'm gonna give this deck three chances. And if we haven't gotten our win within the 3 games, I'm just gonna switch to Shadow Rider version of the deck, alright? And we need to make sure to follow the rules, so ALCREMIE VMAX has to take at least 1 knockout. Yep, there's the Sableye. There's another Marnie. Yeah, Pomeranian, she's super cute. She's definitely super cute. I post a lot of pictures and videos of her on my personal Instagram. Latios and Latios works too. Yeah, I could also try Latios and Latios, but I mean, Shadow Rider just like that's a confirmed powerful meta deck, right? Wow, so my opponent's just playing straight up like dark dudes. Probably asked for a Crobat, so I guess that's why there's no Intilion or anything. Wow, that's a lot of damage. So, I mean, I can get a KO, but then I'm gonna need another turn to like fully reload. It's gonna be awkward. And then, like, what can I do? This guy, I KO this guy, then this guy comes up, hits me, and then I need to eliminate the Sableye. So I'm gonna need a boss for next turn for sure. Alright. This is decent though, I feel. Like, we could actually get a ton of energy with Articuno. If I get the last boss, which it really sucks that I discarded 2, if I can somehow access my last boss within the next, like, either this turn or the next to KO the Sableye, maybe we have a chance. And there it is. There it is. Alright, so we'll get the energy down with you. I don't have a lot of space for more Articunos though, so it might come down to, like, that turn I might lose because I don't have enough energy. That could be problematic. Okay, so G-Max Whisk. Now I do expect this guy to attack next turn, so 1, 2, and 3. So I fully expect my opponent to go promote this, power up. Oh, but then this guy, yeah, if they have two Pokemon powered up, I lose no matter what. If they get 1 energy on the Sableye and they attack me, then I lose, right? Oh, but they don't promote this guy for some reason. I still lose though. They poison me. If I had switch... Okay. If I can find switch, I can still win this maybe. Oh, this takes so much energy though to knock out. I don't think I can win, actually. And now I need double switch. I don't have the energies to win anymore. If they poison me, I KO the Sableye. No, because then, like, they poison me, I KO the Sableye, and that's 4 damage counters plus 4 more in between turns. That's 8 when my turn ends. And then 190 plus the 4 more, that's exactly 310 damage. So if they poison, and like, I will not have any energies left after this. And now my boss is gone. And now my boss is gone. So I guess switch Alcremie is the best thing that could happen, but I mean, there's the switch on the Alcremie, sure. But how do I take, like, I get rid of 3 energies here, and then how do I take my last prize card? That's the issue. Especially if they flip heads here. Alright. That's 3 for 3 heads. No, I know I can. It's not about accessing energies, Shogun. It's about having them in play. I have no way to get them in play to then discard them. I have a bunch of energies left. but I don't have a way to get them in play. It takes too many turns, but which by then they will have overwhelmed me with their attackers. It's not about having the energies. I had more than enough energies, like access to energies. They just were not in play where I need them in order to attack with Alcremie to potentially win the game. That was the problem. No. It wasn't about energy access, it was about energies in play. Dude, why do I keep starting Articuno? That's the third game in a row I've started Articuno. And I played 4 Articuno and 4 Alcremie, so the exact same odds. Okay, we're up against Mew VMAX. Zero hope. Zero hope against Mew VMAX. I don't know, just in general the deck doesn't feel... like, it feels so inferior to Shadow Rider, right? So inferior to Shadow Rider. Stelvish Gaming. I don't have Latios and Latias, but I can't imagine that being better than Shadow Rider, you know? I really just can't imagine it, so we could give it a try, but I feel like we're not trying to make the best possible Alcremie VMAX deck. We're trying to get a win with Alcremie VMAX, and the best way to do so will be with Shadow Rider. Yeah. How about a Hoopa V for this deck as a tech? No, Shogun. We're not trying to counter the metagame with Alcremie VMAX. We're just trying to get one win. That's it. That's all there is to this deck. We're just trying to get a win. That's it. Yeah. And yeah, Hoopa needs dark energies. So like, we're just trying, yeah, Latios with Shadow Rider. Like, when we get to Shadow Rider, I could try that over Shadow Rider Alcremie. But I feel like in order for Alcremie to be able to take a solid win, I should focus on Shadow Rider to make Alcremie shine, you know? And then Latios and Latias will make Shadow Rider shine. I actually lost to Shadow Rider Latias playing Mew VMAX in the team challenge this past weekend. Alright. Well, that's that. We were not expecting to beat Mew VMAX ever. Okay, so we tried. I'll send you the Articunos back. Victor, thank you so much for helping us try this out, but definitely not quite what we were hoping for right here. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna convert this into Shadow Rider, just a standard-ish Shadow Rider. There we go. See, easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 4/4 Shadow Rider. This is the new Alcremie deck. We have switching cards, we have draw power, we have boss, we have access to resources, and so we shall try to get our win with Alcremie. That last one was a fun game, right? It's always fun to get playing against you. Thank you so much though, Victor. Like, I really appreciate the effort, the involvement, and the originality of your list. Yeah. In a world where Shadow Rider didn't exist, that would probably be a very cool way to play it, but in terms of like the metagame, that deck, I think it makes more sense to play Shadow Rider with Articuno as a true version, which did exist a few sets ago, and or Shadow Rider with Latias. But in order to make Alcremie shine, I definitely think, oh my gosh, now I start Crobat. I think, wow, I really think we need Shadow Rider to get our win. Because we also don't want to be playing Alcremie VMAX for 2 hours, right guys? I would like to think we don't want to be playing Alcremie VMAX for 2 hours. Okay. So, we do get a mulligan. I can't quick pull for Crobat. because it's sitting pretty in the active. Oh, Assassin V would have been a good call here. What cards am I most excited for from Brilliant Stars? Honestly, all the V-Stars. Like, I'm sure, just like with the VMAXs, the first few V-Stars will not be so good. But I have a feeling eventually they will be very good. And I'm just happy to not get VMAXs, right? Or if they are in the set, just make them like really crappy ones. But I am completely okay with that. Like, as long as we're done with VMAXs, the cards I'm most excited about are definitely Arceus, Charizard, and Whimsicott. But I would say overall, I'm just excited that it looks like we are done with VMAXs. That for me is the best thing. Okay, now we hope for a Marnie because my hand sucks and we got Path to a Peak turn 1. But yeah, those 3 V-Stars I think will be very good and very powerful. And then the double colorless that has the nerf with the -20, I think that's also gonna be really good. It reminds me of double Rainbow Energy, you know, which, like, it reduced 10, it provided 2 energy. This new double colorless energy reduces 10, provides 2 energies. We have Bibarel. Bibarel is also very exciting. Luminion V as well. So, like, we have Octillery and Tapu Lele. We have a sort of Zoroark and Chino. So we're like, if we're going back to the Sun and Moon era-ish, we're getting back Ultra Ball. That to me is fantastic. You know, we even have a sort of Bridget with Adventurous Discovery. Slightly better Bridget too. So if that's where we're heading towards, I'm very excited about the future. If this is a one-off set and then we go back to VMAXs, then I'm gonna hate Pokemon forever. No, I'm kidding. I'm never gonna hate Pokemon, but I will go ahead and concede this one clearly. Like, VMAXs are just, even though I'm doing the VMAX challenge ironically, like, VMAXs in general are just bad for standard, right? VMAXs in general are just like 5-turn games, 4-turn games. There's no skill in that. There's very little skill involved in 4 or 5-turn games. I've been playing a bunch of retro with some of my friends, and I joined a retro tournament the other day where I played Golizabeth Garbodor. You know, I actually played Golizabeth Garbodor. I have the deck right here. So I had Trashalanche, right? Trashalanche, fantastic card. Garbotoxin, Deny Abilities. You know, unbelievably good card. And then I had Golisopod, similar to Rapid Strike Urshifu, but 2-prizer, balanced. And then we have Tapu Lele, right? Just that we're getting back. That's just fantastic. All right, we're mulligan somehow. Now let's start with Crobat, I guess. That's the next step. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna stick with 1 or 2 prizers in the near future. I really hope that. Really hope so. All right. So we only mulliganed once, thankfully. And we're up against Anaconda somehow. Okay, I mean, this is where Alcremie will probably shine, purely based off of the fact that that this guy is probably playing Cheryl, and we want to 1KO stuff with Alcremie, and Alcremie doesn't care about your damage reductions. It's just gonna wreck face. Yeah, Gollycarp, one of my favorite decks too. The first deck I made day 2 at an expanded regionals with as well, right after getting top 8 at Worlds 2017. So definitely a big fan of Gollycarp myself. All right, so double Shadow Rider. I'll go ahead and attach normally, and then we'll go ahead and research. I'm confident, not quite comfy, but confident that I would be able to get energies off the back of that. And I'm skeptically excited about Worlds this year. Obviously, like, I'm excited in terms of it's Worlds, right? And I'm always excited about Worlds. But I also, like, I figured we would be, like, getting out of the COVID situation with the vaccines and everything back in August, and then obviously that didn't quite happen. We're still stuck in this. We have the new variant, so there's like so much going on that I'm very excited about Worlds, but I also don't want to get too excited because that might lead to disappointment if things take a turn for the worse. With all my heart, I'm genuinely hoping that it won't happen and that we're close to getting out of it. But I also need to be realistic, right? No, my opponent conceded before I could take a prize card with Alcremie V-Max, so that win does not count. Ooh, that could be a problem, actually. That could actually be a problem to try to get the win for this. No, so this is Alcremie V-Max. So even though I am playing Shadow Rider to support Alcremie, I need to take prizes with Alcremie V-Max. You know, I need to do that. The ban, it's not about running out of variants or not. It's like it's how the virus evolves, and it's about people getting vaccinated. So if people end up doing that, we will get out of this because there will be less people that COVID can infect and develop a variant. And I know this is a very it shouldn't be, right? It literally shouldn't be a questionable or a what's the word? What's the word? A controversial topic. It has generated controversy back, like in my channel a few times. My stance is very clear. Everyone knows it. If you want to disagree with me, that's fine. I'm not gonna debate into it. But my point is that I'm hopeful that we will get out of it. Yeah, and the quicker and the more people that are vaccinated, the quicker we'll be back at the tables playing Pokemon TCG. Debate. No, it's controversial. Controversial was what I was looking for. So yeah, we're only in Champion's Path, Kanishki. As you can see with 21 VMAXs, Chilling Reign was one of the last. So Chilling Reign, when we get to Shadow Rider, it'll be like probably VMAX like number 50 or something. Yeah. And yes, exactly. Like, I only hope that we can get back safely, right? That's all I want. That's all I hope for. And hopefully we can get there. Yeah, that's all there is to it. And unlike my Calyrex V, it's not going to be very safe right now. Wow, how are you playing Single Strike with Stone Energy, dude? With Umbreon. That is crazy. Nice, Real Games. That's awesome. I got my booster back in, I think, early December. No. Honestly, the Batman, like, the adrenaline rush came back to me a little bit. Just this, I'm gonna concede here. It came back to me thanks to this VMAX challenge. I was feeling very down about it. And I'm sure everyone could tell, right? From my videos, from my attitude, from everything. But the VMAX challenge lit back a fire that I thought was, it might have been gone completely, but the VMAX challenge has led me to like really enjoy number one Pokemon, number two content creation. Even though I was complaining a lot about the VMAXs just now, it's more about the challenge, right? Like the Dreadnought game, which unfortunately you guys didn't see, but like intense games, things like having to think out of the norm and come up with different strategies and win conditions and whatnot. That, I don't know, it lit something back that I'm sure you can also now tell in the VMAX challenge videos and how I've been on stream and everything. And okay, this is pretty scary. And I forgot what I was saying. And so I started looking into the regionals, right? I'm actually looking into the regionals. This sucks because I play Path to a Peak, but there's nothing I can do about it. Either I discard it or I play it, right? No middle ground right there. And I'm dead drawing. What is happening, man? What is happening? This should have been an easy win, honestly. Alcremie doesn't want to win at all. Creamy just doesn't want to win at all. Anyways, I started looking into the regionals and I started checking out prices for flights and stuff. So You might see me pop up at Salt Lake City, perhaps. Oh my gosh, you're actually playing not only Avery, but Hammers in Jolteon? What the heck is this crap? What? Shadow Mist could have been a move. Yes, Shadow Mist could have been a move, but what am I even playing against? Come on. Trey, exactly. And to top things off, I'm dead drawing, right? It's okay. Either my opponent's gonna Marty me. Okay, I was like, wait, what? Either my opponent Marnies me, or oh no, they already played Avery. I'm gonna top deck. Thank you, the Batman. I mean, if you go to regionals, I'm sure we'll run into each other at some point. Yeah. So Salt Lake City, for some reason, is really expensive to fly into from Mexico City. Like $650 round trip. That's like, I'm never doing that for sure. However, Orlando is $250. So I think if the regionals are taking place and I feel safe enough with regards to COVID, I'm probably going to I'm probably gonna go to Orlando. However, Salt Lake City is still up in the air. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Unless I get like back-to-back knockouts on the Jolteon. I know they have Marnie. They might choose not to play it. They didn't want to retreat either. Yeah, they might just go for a Drizzle and choose not to Marnie, and then I'm gonna concede. If they don't Marnie me this turn, I'm gonna concede. Just move on, right? I'm too far behind. Shady Dealings into Path to a Peak. Dude, what the heck? Why do you play Avery in Jolteon and Crushing Hammer? And how are you setting up without... Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess our ELO ranking has tanked a little bit. Because we're playing against... we're seeing more questionable plays and lists. A36Q, thank you so much for the follow. Saludos, Nes. Muchas gracias por pasarte. Muchas gracias por desearme suerte. Alright. We get to go first again against a water deck. No Crobat or Articuno start. This is the one. This is finally the game, guys. What? Oh my god, what the heck am I up against? Okay. What? What is happening here? That's a solid hand for sure. The issue is I need to comply with the win condition, right? And this, like, opponents conceding before I can attack with Alcremie V-Max is something I had not considered when focusing on Shadow Rider. McCarthy, thank you so much. Yeah, I was definitely playing Guardia at Hartford. Those were some good times. Those were some good times. Alright, this does... yeah, a lot of damage to the bench. So, I'm just gonna research. They have 4 cards. Marnie would just give them 4 cards. Is it choose to benched or to... okay. This is a little scary though. So here's what I'm thinking. I should bench 3 Alcremies. Because otherwise, if my opponent gets 4 energies, then I lose, right? Like, they'll knock out both Alcremies and I won't be able to take a prize card with Alcremie. So I'm actually choosing to bench 3 Alcremies on purpose because 2 of them are probably going down next turn. Thank you so much, Andre. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Talwish Gaming. Yeah, 2017 Gardevoir was my favorite card and I did really well with it. I don't know why I didn't play Gardevoir for the... okay, Alcremie survives. I know I didn't play Gardevoir for the international. That was such a bad idea. Okay, so we want to win with Alcremie V-Max. We want to take a kill with Alcremie V-Max, so in case my opponent concedes, the win does count. So let's do Honorable Door onto this. If I can avoid the Marnie, I really would like to avoid the Marnie. And then I'll do this. Okay, so then I'll happily do this, and I'm gonna happily retreat and get back the energies. I don't want a Marnie and I don't want to research. I'll just get the energy back. That's fine. And sure. Okay, so G-Max Whisk. Have to discard 3 energies. My opponent must be really wondering why I did that. I would be too, right? If I weren't doing the VMAX challenge, if I was on the other side of the table and I see my opponent doing this, I'd probably be like, oh my gosh, what is this bad player doing? What the heck? Let's go. That absolutely counts. That absolutely counts for the challenge, and we are now technically done with Champion's Path, but we are done with Champion's Path. Now it's time for 2 promos, which are a Venusaur and Blastoise. Well, first Venusaur, so don't go anywhere. I will be right back in just a second after this quick commercial break, and if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you come back tomorrow for our next VMAX. Be right back.